Part of it.
Part of it, yep.
Part of it.
Part of the branding. Going over podcast notes and everything for our upcoming podcast on Saturday. We do host that over on YouTube. Probably will be live on TikTok from behind the scenes. You'd only see me talking. You wouldn't see the person talking or anything. But probably we'll be doing that as well. But just going over our podcast notes, getting everything set for the podcast Saturday at 6 p.m. Central Standard Time on Saturday. We're going over branding, building your brand, and how to build a brand. So that could be good for anything. We focus on microgreens, but it goes great for anything that you're doing. Building a brand is key to everything. So like if you don't have a brand, nobody knows who you are. Nike, everybody knows Nike because they have a brand. Everybody knows Frito-Lay's because they have a brand. So it's all about branding your business. Even small businesses, even more important, need to brand their business. So we got things we're going to go over: logo design, get into that, how to make your logo and design it and everything, which is definitely key to do that. You want a great logo. The logo is going to sell your business. So definitely want that. Then we're going to talk about color schemes and visual appeal and all that stuff, how you want to set that up. Packing design, how you want to package it, and you want eco-friendly, it needs to be functional, all that stuff, you got to have that. So branding, voice and message, your personality, your storytelling. Tell your story of why you started growing a business or why you started growing microgreens, specifically what we go over. But again, it can be held for any business for sure. So, personal storytelling is huge. Your online presence, marketing materials, brochures, business cards, all that fun stuff and everything. And then customer experience. If anybody has any questions about branding their business or anything else, I can kind of go over that as I go over my notes here and everything else and talk. Hey, Mark, how are you tonight? Good evening, sir. I got my evening coffee with branding. So when we're at the markets or we're running around anywhere, we have branding on our cups. So that's highly important. We have branding on shirts normally. This is just a normal polo, but right now, but definitely you should be wearing your logo at all times. Letting people know who you are, what you do. You never know who's going to come up. You can create fun shirts like, I like fast food. That's why I eat microgreens, or that's why I grow microgreens, stuff like that. It's just fun. It gets people's attention. Hey, Jenna, how are you? Over on TikTok. Lovely evening coffee. Thanks for all the fires, Jenna, and all the likes. Appreciate it. If you're over on YouTube, say hello. If you're over on TikTok, say hello. How's everybody doing? Where are you tuning in from? How are we doing tonight? Make sure you like the video. Help it get out to more people. We really appreciate that and everything, and ask questions, As I'm just sitting here going over notes for the podcast, figured I turn you guys on, see how's everybody doing tonight, see if anybody has any questions or want to talk about anything. I'm a pretty open book, so talk away. If you want to know about our coaching programs, let me know. We can talk about that. If you don't want to talk about that, we won't talk about that. We'll talk about branding. We'll talk about growing microgreens, whatever you want to talk about. As I said here, and go over these notes. When's your next workshop? Next webinar will be March 16th. I was planning on doing them every other week, but this weekend we have a guest coming to tour our facility. So we'll be busy doing that, touring the facility and everything with them. So I didn't want to schedule anything because I know how long that's going to take. And then the following week, we got our big expo weekend and our farmers market weekend. We got both of them going on, so that we're tied up Friday, Saturday, Sunday, all of that on that, which we probably be going live from the expo, so you can see us there as well and see what we do. So we'll be going live, probably just turn the camera on and have it live going for all that. And then the 9th, we have the GAP certification class to do. So the next available day is the 16th for that, which, hopefully we can start doing them every other week. It's just happened to be at a time where it was very busy, and getting all the other stuff in, the podcast, the lives, the business, the coaching calls, being on and everything else. So gotcha. That'd be fun. Farmers Market Expo Live-a-thon. Yep. that's what we are planning on doing. Turning the cameras on, plugging them in, so they stay charged, and just kind of going live. We don't have a separate merch store, but we do have a merch store, I believe, over on TikTok. We've got it ready still. It's there. It's over on TikTok. If you want to see our merch, you can go over to TikTok and check that out underneath Microgreens Mike. It's there. Hopefully we'll be getting Jenna's stuff out to her. We kind of messed up the first time we went with that. Didn't know what we really were doing. Jenna's helped us out a lot with that, but we're still figuring it all out and everything else. So Jenna got some shirts, and we'll definitely be able to get them out to her. But yeah, the shop is all on TikTok. So definitely can check out the TikTok shop over there. If you're on that, that's the only shop we have. Staying charged your phone is a busy business person's problem. Yep, yes it is. How's everybody else doing tonight? Logo design, so important for your business. Got to stay memorable. People got to know who you are. Like we walk into places and people say, itty bitty, or the itty bitty girl to my wife, which, could be worse things you could have called, not itty bitty. So they say itty bitty all the time to us and everything else. They just know us. So I think 90% of the people don't even know our names, but they know us as itty bitty. So, whatever. If that means the marketing's working. I mean, the branding of our business is working. So, agreed. Have you seen the changes on school? I've been looking at them, and slowly I went through on all of my school accounts in my course on school, and I uploaded all of my lives that are coming up. So here, Jenna, I'm going to show you my calendar. Anybody else over there? So,
messy dust.
No messy dust. Don't look at that. But there's all of my lives that we got planned out on the calendar in there. So all our students know when we go live, and they can get there easily and everything. So yeah. Yep, it's a busy calendar for sure. Love being busy though, so I'll take it. We're doing a live every night, pretty much. There's going to be something live, like we'll be harvesting, or we'll be doing a live teaching, something like that, or the podcast. Like I'm actually doing a live teaching on Saturdays at 3, and then we'll have the podcast at 6 that night. So that's 2 lives there. 2 lives when we're harvesting. When we're planting, we'll do a live on Friday as well, which I forgot to put in there, Friday morning planting. And we're going to have a Thursday morning planting now as well. We're just getting busy, so we're splitting the planting into 2 days. So that's going to be 2 days. So we'll be going live in the morning on that, then live in the evening, doing some teaching and everything else. So you're going to see a lot of us. Hopefully you like that. And you see a lot of us out there with the podcast, with doing lives on TikTok, YouTube Shorts, YouTube Full, everything else we're doing, the coaching. We do the coaching lives at 7 p.m. on Tuesdays, so that's on the calendar as well. We get some more students in it. We're probably going to open up and see if some people want a second day of that training as well, of the group calls. We got the Growth Bites one coming up at 9 a.m. If you get into our free school account, probably can put a link in the chat on YouTube, but it's skol.com/Growth Bites. I think it's 3022 for some reason, but we'll put it in there. But yeah, it's the Growth Bites. It's a free community, and that first group Q&A we're doing, that's normally you have to pay for it, is going to be free. So you can get in there on Zoom, ask questions for an hour, hour and a half. Sometimes we go 2 hours. It depends on how the conversation's going. And that one's going to be totally free. So if you get in before the 29th of February for free, just join the group, and you're going to get a live Q&A. And we can sit there and talk and ask questions. If you're even interested a little bit about microgreens or a business or anything, you can get in there and check that out and have a live Q&A with me to ask questions live by voice and everything else. Started typing and stuff, so it's going to be great. Laugh loud, my whole office is a mess when I get 3-family house. Yeah, my office is random stuff. Yeah. Yes, more Microgreens, Mike and Oz. Yes, definitely. So the link is over on YouTube side. We got that in the shorts there. That's the direct link. You can go fill that out and get in that free membership. Free community. We're in there gauging every day with it and everything else. So it's great. Join that. You will enjoy your time over there. You can ask all the questions you want. And yeah, it's completely free community. So check it out. The Real 183. Good evening, sir. How are you? Or ma'am, I guess. Person. Hopefully not a robot. But person. How are you? Where are you tuning in from? I just realized I wasn't in there. Just requested. Okay. Well, Jenna, I will go over and right now, this is how fast it is. Yes, because I love Microgreens Master. Love the setup. Bean brought cabbage is so coming. Awesome. And approved. Jenna, let me know how that, when you get that message and what you think of it. When you get that message that automatically comes through that I send out to you. Let me know how that, how you like that setup. That's what I talked about on the live with Mike. Hopefully I did it right. So, Michelle McDonald, I love broccoli greens. Can't wait to join the group. Yeah, get in that free group. We're in there helping people out. Want to be a service to everybody we can, so we decided to make that community group for free, so we can help as many people as we can out. So definitely get in there. Just opened it up the other day. Just a few days ago, we got 25 people in there already, so it's moving and grooving. So you're going to have a lot of people, and even people in the community answer questions sometimes before I even get a chance to answer questions. They'll answer the questions themselves, which is awesome. Love it. Community is where you need to be at. You need to be in a community that's geared towards that doesn't have the distractions of any other social media platforms like a Facebook or anything else. This is totally off that. You can get in there and learn about microgreens and growing a business. The Tampa, Florida recently came across your podcast. Awesome. I'm very excited about starting my new journey. Awesome. Yeah, get in that free group, man. I'd love to connect with you on a more deeper level and being in that group. So for sure. But while we're here, you can ask questions away tonight. Just kind of going over our podcast notes. As you said, coming up on Saturday, we'll be going over branding and going over logo designs, color schemes, packaging, all that stuff. So it should be a good time. Good time. Thanks for all the likes over there on TikTok. Appreciate it. Almost 1,000 likes. Appreciate it highly. Thank you. YouTube, make sure you guys like this video as well. Hopefully you guys are liking this just kind of behind the scenes chit chat talking. If you give them more likes and everything else, that way I know that you like this, and then we'll do more of this. We'll do more of this stuff even off of the training. I'll just come on here and just kind of while I'm doing stuff and check you guys out, see if you guys got any questions and answer and help in any way I can. Awesome. Look forward to seeing you over there. If you got a different name you're going to use over there, just let me know. Type it in the questions or something so I know who's coming over there. I appreciate that. That community is called Growth Bites because if you wanted to pay and get the Growth Bites, you can do that. And there's daily videos that come out about microgreens and everything else, and that's $27. But you'll get a special offer if you join the group today that we got going out. You can get that for much cheaper. You can get, I think, 30% off or so, something like that, so roughly. So you can check that out and see if you wanted to go deeper on that. But the community is free. Just wanted to give a special offer out to anybody that was joining recently. So basically just a kind of a founding members kind of offer, basically. So Jenna, what do you think are the top three things you should do to make money with microgreens? Branding's huge, obviously, but you need to learn how. First thing you need to do is learn how to grow microgreens for sure. The right way, the correct way. Following our how to grows. There's a lot of great information on YouTube on our how to grows, but we go deeper in the course, the main course as well. But how to grow, definitely get that down. Know how to grow your microgreens. Eat them, and then know how to market them. So marketing's huge. Like branding we're talking about on the podcast, but we go deep in marketing in our course. So marketing You could have the best product in the world. Nike makes a great shoe, great products. But if nobody knew about it, it wouldn't matter. It wouldn't be out there. And, so you can make a great product, but if nobody knows about it, they're not going to buy it. And you're going to be out of business. So, know how to grow, know how to market your business, and know what they taste like. Make sure you're eating them. Don't just grow something and never eat it. I know a lot of people that do that. I know a few growers that don't even eat microgreens. They're growing. And that's weird to me. Like, you're not eating the product. You definitely should be eating broccoli microgreens. Trust me on that. It will probably save your life maybe at some point, or somebody you know's life. So definitely they're that. Chef G, how are you? Long time, man. AKA TJ. How are you, sir? Thanks for coming in. So definitely check out that. But yeah, you need an auto-grow microgreens. You need to know what they taste like, or it's hard to sell them. And then you need to brand your business. So that's a quick top 3 kind of things to do. I know they seem simple, but I know people that don't eat them that sell them. So I don't know how they do that consciously. So, but doing good, awesome. Yeah, it's crazy not to eat them. They're powerhouse little greens. Everybody should be eating them, for sure. Anybody else still have coffee at 6:30 at night, 7 o'clock at night? I'm not going to bed for another 4 or 5 hours, so. All right. Any other questions? Any comments? Anything you guys want to talk about? Talk about branding or logo design? Or is everybody heading over to join the free community? Get over there and join that community, and we can go deeper and help you guys out a lot more. So connect on a different level. Chef G still rocking the wrestling? Tag team champ? He's still the tag team champ? That's cool. I know a guy I've connected with through the group that I'm in, Scott. I think he's a little bit into wrestling. I think he probably was heavier at one point, but I think he still is pretty heavy into wrestling, watching it and stuff. So now that I said wrestling or something about wrestling, I'm probably going to get a lot of people coming here about wrestling. Seems to work that way on the algorithm. Talk Jamaican, you get Jamaicans. At least that's the experience Scott had when he tried to do that. So see how that worked. But
I don't have a good Jamaican accent.
I don't have good accents. I'm just from the good old Midwest, middle of America, and just got this voice, nothing else. I can talk deep and go deep, but no, I can't do accents. That's for sure. Hello, everybody over on YouTube Shorts feeds. How's everybody doing? Could make sure you hit that like button so I know that that's what you guys like. You like these behind the scenes, this chit chat talk, ask questions, learn more about what we do. Same thing, give them hearts over on TikTok. I'd really appreciate it highly. Thank you guys very much for being here and checking us out. I started a poll over on TikTok or on YouTube Shorts. I'm going to try to do a quick poll over here. Let's start a poll over on here somewhere. Where's that poll? Text poll. There we go. All right. I got a poll over there, guys. You go up here on TikTok. Go ahead and answer that poll over there. On YouTube, it's right down there. You can go ahead and vote right down there. And I meant to put the first time, but it said secondist. I know I put first. I don't think the text algorithm likes me.
No love. No love.
No love. Fingers are too fat, I guess. Craig Ferguson, how are you? It says you only have one person in here. What's going on with my account? I don't know. It says 3 on mine right now, but there's a lot of people in here, and I see them scrolling and talking, and then like nobody's up at the top, so up there. Sometimes it says 0 and I'm talking to somebody. So I don't understand what's going on with the TikTok. So
It lies.
it lies a lot. Robin Shock, welcome. Glenn Kittle, welcome in. That's one thing I like about TikTok. I can see people that are joining their names. YouTube Shorts doesn't have that, so that's a little different.
50-50 on your phone.
50-50. Thanks for voting on the poll, guys. Appreciate it. And over on TikTok too, voting on that poll. Appreciate it. Tracy, how are you, sir? In from San Antonio. Tracy Tinson, Microgreens Gyms, yes. No Tracy. Tracy's been around for a while. Tracy's been here for a while. Tracy's been, I think, on our YouTube channel for quite a while, doing stuff and everything else. Yeah, no worries. Yeah, it's a TikTok thing, man. I don't know. It's weird. It's probably my account. I'm pretty new to TikTok, just get it all done and everything, so we'll see. So if you guys could, make sure you like this video, help me get it pushed out more, and subscribe, follow over on TikTok, subscribe over on YouTube. Really appreciate it. Here answering any questions you guys got, while I just kind of briefly go over what the podcast setup is for Saturday at 6 p.m. Central Standard Time. And just making sure our notes are all ready, and I'm ready to talk to all of you and talk with Andy on the podcast, and yeah, have some fun. And if you didn't know, I do have a podcast Sundays at 6 p.m. Central, Saturdays, not Sundays anymore, Saturday at 6 p.m. Central Standard Time. And I go on there with Andy, and we go over a topic, and then we do at least a 30-minute Q&A. We answer all our member questions, and then get to any questions we have after that if we can. So it's a fun time. Love hanging out with everybody. Tracy's definitely been on there. We do have a live tomorrow that we'll be doing on YouTube and TikTok. And it's Thriving Thursdays. We're going to do the theme day of the week on Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday. We're going to do them 5 days, all going to have a theme day. So we're going to be doing that. I'll be streaming it on TikTok as well. The YouTube will be a little bit more graphics and all that kind of stuff. But definitely check that out. So we'll be doing theme things, and we'll be doing Q&As and everything as well at the end. Or throughout it. If you got a question comes up throughout it that makes pertinent to where we're at, we'll definitely stop and talk about it. So don't ever hesitate if you're in them to ask questions as we go along, for sure. Tracy, where did you purchase your tray washer? How do you dry them now in the new location? So our dishwasher that we have is a lease dishwasher. So it is $69 a month for that, plus we have to pay for chemicals, which probably comes out to around $100 a month, maybe not even that much. Because we haven't, probably about $75. So let's say 150-ish all in on the dishwasher. And then we have a drying rack that we put them over and we stack them up. I don't know if you ever seen our old setup. It's the same thing, and it just goes on. And we stack them up, and we have fans that blow down on them and help dry them out. And by the time you get to the next round, you do 2 sets that away, and then you get they're dry. They can be put away. So yeah, that works really, really good. Love having the dishwasher. Just make sure you clean and sanitize right. You still have to scrub them down and everything else. Thank you for the one person who voted over on TikTok. It was no on the microgreen growing. That's cool. If you're ever interested, join our free community over on School. School.com. SKOOL.com. I don't have an ability to put that in here right now. Over on TikTok, Jess will probably hopefully put a link over there for us. It's the producer extraordinaire over there. Now we have 26 members over on our Growth Bites. Somebody else joined. Thank you. Whoever that might have been. Oh yes, I remember that. Yeah. Yep. Same thing for drying. So yeah. Nothing different there. And they dry even faster because they're coming out of the dishwasher, so it's heat. It's got that heat in there that it's cleaning with and drying with, or rinsing with. So that it comes off a lot faster, dries a lot faster with the dishwasher as well. So it's really, really good.
I definitely probably can taste it that, but I don't see it.
I don't see it either. They're blocking you.
Oh man, call me Jenna.
No, you're gonna have to be Jenna now. If they're filtering you. I don't think Jenna's still in here, but Jenna seems like she doesn't say anything bad, but they always filter her out on TikTok, so I don't know.
Oh, I love it.
Growth Bites free community. Got that.
I got that much. And now I've got to get it to put the link in.
Now if we could get the link to put in there, so you guys, if you're over on TikTok, you could go over there.
There we go. All
I don't see it yet.
right. Oh, I see it.
Okay, I'm sure to show up here soon. So, yep, we would love to connect more with you guys. We do specifically talk about microgreens mostly, but any business, like if you're growing mushrooms or anything like that, we definitely can help you out grow your business as well. Same premises. Some of the growing practices I probably wouldn't know, but I do have somebody that I know that you put it over on YouTube.
I've been on both sides.
It's not on TikTok. So you can definitely we can help you out that too. If you're growing mushrooms or stuff, we can help you out with the labeling, the branding, all that stuff, and everything else as well. It kind of correlates pretty well with microgreens growing as well. So the mushrooms, we definitely can help out with that if it's something you're growing and want to sell retail, sell wholesale, do all that stuff. We definitely can help you out. Michelle McDonald, join Growth Bites community. Thank you. Awesome. Thank you. All right, I have 3 members in here now. Thank you, guys. Got 3 people that requested. All right. Live on YouTube. Thank you, Michelle. Donald, I'm going to approve you right now. Kim Rosh, awesome. I remember Kim. Kim's been on our channel a bit. And Carlos Rose. Didn't answer any questions. I'll wait on you, Carla Rose. You can go back in there to answer questions. Just got to make sure that you're not a spammer or a robot or anything else. So if you could just go answer questions, should still be available for you to do that. I'd appreciate it. So, welcome in, everybody. New members, appreciate it. Get in that community, ask questions. Introduce yourself. If you're new to that community, go in there. There's a introduce yourself tab over there. So go in and introduce yourself. Trying to get people to do that. Nobody's really done that yet. So I'm going to go in and introduce myself, I guess. But go in and introduce yourself. Let us know about you, where your journey is, where you're at, so we can help you out, and other people can say hi to you, and they know you're there. Okay. So if you don't answer yourself, if you don't say who you are, everything else, nobody's going to know that you may not be in there, that you're in there. So go in and say hello and welcome yourself in. So, all right. Thank you, Carlos. Thank you. And you are approved. You are in. Welcome in, everybody. We do have that Growth Bites live Q&A on Wednesday the 29th, or Thursday the 29th. Thursday. It's a Thursday. It's an extra day of the year this year. So not because it's the extra day of the year, but I'm going to say it's because of that. Since it's the extra day of the year, if you're in the Growth Bites community, not even in the course part, if you're in the community, I'm going to give you that group Q&A for free. So you can come join that Q&A. You can ask all the questions you want. Maybe just on that Q&A, answering all your questions that you have. We'll go for about an hour or so on that. So it's great. It's amazing. So that link never posted on TikTok. So I think they're blocking you. Blocking it. They don't like you going off the platform. So if you want the link for school, you can just go over to our YouTube channel where our live is going right now. If you're over on TikTok, and you can join through there, it's on there. For some reason, I can't put it over here, so TikTok doesn't like us pulling anybody off. But if you want merchandise, we do have some merchandise, and it's over on our TikTok shop, and you can get that, and you can buy some T-shirts. I think we got hoodies right now. Going to be adding a hat soon. Going to be getting that going. You'll see Make Once. This is from one of my mentors. I'm going to make one and put it underneath here every 10 days. Kind of a play on Microgreens Make Once. So just
you can get your growth bites from the link in your bio. That's Microgreens business coaching, that one.
okay. So you can, if you go to my link in my bio on TikTok, you can join through there. It's in there, so you can just join there. So, oh, and we got another one, Tracy. Hey, Tracy. Glad to see you get in the community. Awesome. Make sure you get over there and introduce yourself. I really like meeting new people and finding out about them and being able to help them along the journey. So definitely love that. So, because if I didn't have any help when I first started, I definitely wouldn't be here where we're at. I had coaches to help us out. So I'm returning the favor and helping other people out. So I'll see you soon. I added the 29th to the calendar. Awesome. We will see you there, Michelle. Sounds like a fun time. We put tips in there and all that stuff and everything else, and it's going to build more and more as more and more people get in that free community. So love to have you all over there. All right, anybody got any other questions? Anybody want to know about anything about branding or our upcoming podcasts that we're going to be doing? Podcast is every Saturday at 6 p.m. Central Standard Time. I will be going, we're live on YouTube, TikTok I'll be doing in the background. Just be kind of like me talking. You'll hear Andy and everything, but you won't be able to see him or anything, but you'll be able to see me. Unfortunate for you. You'll be able to see me only, but you'll be able to hear everything going on and everything. But we'll be live on YouTube, X, maybe Instagram, Facebook. Yeah, so all the places you can find us at. And then Andy has his YouTube channel as well and his Facebook group that he goes live in. So we're like 10 places on Saturday at 6 p.m. So you can find us everywhere. So, and we'll be doing our 34th episode. 35th episode on the podcast. And I just found out the other day that 99% of podcasters don't make it past their 21st episode. So our podcast is the top 1% of podcasts. So that was pretty cool to know. Found that out the other day, so that was nice. Makes you feel good that you're actually doing something that most people don't do or stay with. So, and I love getting on the podcast and interacting with people and having Andy there and having him part of it and everything. So, it is awesome. Fun times. All right, everybody, I think there's no other questions. Anybody got any questions or anything? If not, I'm thinking we're going to jump off of here. I pretty much just looked over this. I think we're good on the podcast. Got some notes to take and do some things, but pretty good for the podcast. Have it ready for Saturday. And it's only Wednesday. That's 3 days ahead of where I'm normally at on it. So by going live and doing this stuff, it helps me actually get work done as well. So it helps out a lot. So I appreciate you guys all being here, checking us out, and make sure you get in that free community. The link is in the chat over here on YouTube. On TikTok, you can go to the bio and find it and connect with us on a deeper level on over that free community on School. School is cool. SKOOL.com. Links in the bio, links in the chat. Thanks everybody for being here, and we will see you next time. Thank you. Check us out. We'll be live tomorrow.